it almost seems like LeBron was trying to bully the Lakers into doing stuff his way or the highway, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've always said this, and I always say this: I'm a Laker fan before I'm anything.
Mm-hmm.
So is LeBron the same player he was when he first got here? Of course not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course not. But he's still a damn good player. He just cannot be the second option anymore. He'd be a great third option. Luca, LeBron, and Austin Reeves have only played 8 games together this whole season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of hard to say let's get rid of LeBron because we haven't seen them three. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if Austin has proved himself that he can be the legit number two player. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I guess playing with Luca, I don't think that Austin, but is Austin Reeves as good as Kyrie? Like you, your gut says no, right? But the production is what it is, you know.
Right.
But you
Yeah,
know,
just
but
because you wouldn't think of Austin Reeves in the same breath as
Kyrie,
Kyrie.
right? But Austin Reeves be hooping though, right? But it's one of those weird things. I mean, I guess because we've already seen Luca with Kyrie, so Luca was another guard who can create and score pretty much at will, and then like just a few, like a bunch of, like I said, worker bees, guys who can run and jump and play defense, and they made the finals. They beat OKC in the second round. They beat Minnesota in the conference finals. Yeah, the Dallas made the finals a couple of years ago. So yeah, you know, so it's like okay, if you like the thing about it is that it's always getting harder. You know, like Minnesota's supposedly trying to get Giannis. You know, and Giannis might like wants to go there. You know, so it's like what happened, what worked a couple of years ago, it might not work. You might need more. You have to be better. So, I mean, I guess I hope that Austin is good enough. Is just
Yeah.
I mean, like if Austin was a like this kid Con Knipple, right? He was like a top five pick or something like that. And he's cold, right? But Austin, because Austin was just he would have been a second round pick, but he chose to go undrafted so the Lakers could select it, could, so he could sign with the Lakers. But if if Austin had been a top five pick, but what I'm saying is basically still a part of us that thinks of Austin as like an underdog, you know,
Yeah.
who didn't even
The
get
dar the darling.
right, exactly. So it's hard to
Yeah.
think that Kyrie was we didn't know Kyrie since he was in high school, and then he only played like 13 games in Duke and was still number one pick. You know,
Yeah.
he's one of the all time talented guards to probably ever play the game. Some people say that he's the most skilled player to ever play the game. So Austin has worked himself to the point of being as good as he is, but it's still hard to look at him in the same way that we look at somebody like Kyrie because their pedigrees are so different.
Because he's not, he's not flashy. He's not athletic. He's not fast. He's not, he does everything really well, but he does nothing great.
Right,
You know, he's a solid B all around. There's like he's not an A in anything,
right, but
but he's not a C either.
right.
Um, but not to really go off the rails, but like I said, it just I would hate for LeBron, to just get rid of him just because, but you know, um, if he can help this team, why not, right? The
But,
problem I think with the Lakers is LeBron's too old to play defense anymore, and then Luca is just he is what he is. He's just not gonna play great defense.
mm,
You what's gonna happen when they have to play SGA in the playoffs, or Jamal Murray, or Ant Man, or who else are these elite guards? Who else?
SGA,
Um,
Murray, and
SGA, Murray, Kawhi on the wing, like basically all the great wing players.
yeah, uh,
Um, like who's gonna be able? Who can they say? I mean, yeah, I guess you could put Vando on there, but it's Vando. It's not like it's a great, um,
You need a bunch of
he's
guys.
not a great
Vando,
offensive.
Vando
Yeah,
by
he's not a
himself
great.
ain't gonna do it. You know, you need like
Yeah,
OKC have Caruso, they have Cason Wallace, they have a bunch of different guys that they can just
yeah.
throw at you.
Steph, Devin Booker,
Hmm.
KD, Jamal. Like these are all great. And then if you're able to make it, to the finals, you got Jalen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, who's a
Hmm.
freaking, you know, all world player now.